Welcome to Rankfluence Tube, where ordinary people learn millionaire secrets. What if I told you some people became billionaires before they could legally drink alcohol? I've studied the youngest self-made billionaires in history. What I discovered will shatter every excuse about age, experience, or timing. Today, I'm revealing the 10 youngest billionaires and the exact strategies they used to build their fortunes faster than anyone thought possible. Number 1 on this list became a billionaire at just 23 years old with an idea so simple, it started in a college dorm room. But before we dive in, if you want to learn how young entrepreneurs beat experienced competitors, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. I share breakthrough success stories like this every single week on Rankfluence Tube. Number 10, Austin Russell, founder of Luminar Technologies, became a billionaire at age 25. At just 17, Russell dropped out of Stanford to focus on self-driving car technology. He worked on laser sensors called LiDAR. While his peers were studying, he was building the future of autonomous vehicles in his garage. Peter Thiel's foundation gave him $100,000 to skip college and pursue his vision. By 2020, when Luminar went public, Russell owned 104 million shares worth over $2.4 billion. The lesson: sometimes the biggest risk is playing it safe. Russell bet everything on a technology that didn't exist yet and created an entire industry. Young entrepreneurs have the advantage of thinking the impossible is possible because they haven't been told it can't be done. Number 9, Bobby Murphy, co-founder of Snapchat, became a billionaire at age 24. Murphy met Evan Spiegel at Stanford. Together, they created an app for disappearing photos that adults initially dismissed as pointless. While established social media companies focused on permanent content, Murphy and Spiegel understood that young people wanted privacy and authenticity. They rejected a $3 billion offer from Facebook because they believed their vision was worth more. By the IPO in 2017, Murphy's stake was worth over $2 billion. The key insight? They solved a problem that only their generation fully understood. Sometimes being young isn't a disadvantage, it's insider knowledge about the future. Number 8, John Collison, co-founder of Stripe, became a billionaire at age 26. John and his brother Patrick were frustrated that online payments were complicated and expensive. They dropped out of Harvard and MIT to build Stripe. They made it ridiculously easy for businesses to accept online payments. While PayPal focused on consumers, the Collisons focused on developers and businesses. Stripe now processes hundreds of billions in payments annually and is valued at $95 billion. John's approach was simple: find something that should be easy but isn't, then make it simple. Young entrepreneurs excel at questioning why things are complicated when they could be elegant. Number 7, Patrick Collison, the other half of Stripe, became a billionaire at age 27. He and his brother built Stripe without any background in payments or finance. They noticed that every entrepreneur they met complained about payment processing. Instead of studying the industry for years, they built a better solution in months. Patrick's philosophy: build things even if you don't have permission or credentials. Stripe succeeded because they ignored industry conventions and built what users actually wanted. The payments industry was dominated by old, slow companies. Young disruptors like the Collisons moved fast and broke things. Number 6, Brian Chesky, co-founder of Airbnb, became a billionaire at age 29. Chesky was a struggling designer who couldn't afford rent in San Francisco. He and his roommate bought air mattresses and rented them to conference attendees. They called it Air Bed and Breakfast. The idea was so simple that investors initially rejected it. But Chesky understood that people wanted authentic, affordable travel experiences. He persisted through years of rejection, living on cereal and credit card debt. By the IPO in 2020, his stake was worth over $11 billion. The lesson: the best business ideas often seem obvious in retrospect, but ridiculous at the time. Number 5, Dustin Moskovitz, co-founder of Facebook, became a billionaire at age 24. As Mark Zuckerberg's Harvard roommate, Moskovitz was employee number 3 at Facebook. He built much of the early technical infrastructure. While Zuckerberg got the fame, Moskovitz got the equity. His 8% stake made him a billionaire when Facebook went public. After leaving Facebook, he founded Asana, a productivity software company worth over $1 billion. Moskovitz proves that you don't need to be the face of the company to build massive wealth. Sometimes the smartest move is finding the right rocket ship and becoming indispensable. Technical skills plus equity in the right startup equals billionaire status. Number 4, Drew Houston, founder of Dropbox, became a billionaire at age 30. Houston was frustrated that he kept forgetting his USB drive with important files. Instead of accepting this inconvenience, he built Dropbox to sync files across any device automatically. What made Houston special wasn't just the technical solution, it was his ability to make complex technology feel simple. He created a demo video that went viral before the product was even finished, generating 75,000 signups overnight. By focusing obsessively on user experience, Houston built Dropbox into a $10 billion company. The insight: the best entrepreneurs solve their own problems because they understand the pain point intimately. Number 3, Evan Spiegel, co-founder of Snapchat, became a billionaire at age 25. Spiegel created Snapchat because he was embarrassed by old posts on social media and wanted photos to disappear. While Facebook encouraged permanent sharing, Spiegel understood that young people wanted authentic, temporary communication. He famously turned down a $3 billion acquisition offer from Facebook at age 23. He bet that Snapchat would be worth more. By the IPO, his stake was worth over $4 billion. Spiegel's secret weapon was understanding his generation better than older entrepreneurs. He built for how young people actually communicate, not how adults think they should. Number 2, Palmer Luckey, founder of Oculus VR, became a billionaire at age 21. Luckey was a homeschooled teenager obsessed with virtual reality when most people thought VR was science fiction. He built the first Oculus prototype in his parents' garage using smartphone screens and sensors. While established tech companies ignored VR, Luckey raised $2.4 million on Kickstarter from people who shared his vision. Facebook bought Oculus for $2 billion in 2014, making Luckey incredibly wealthy before he was old enough to rent a car. The lesson: young entrepreneurs can succeed in industries that older people have written off. They see possibilities where others see impossibilities. Number 1, Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook, became a billionaire at age 23. Zuckerberg started Facebook in his Harvard dorm room as a way to rate classmates' attractiveness. The idea evolved into connecting college students, then expanded globally to connect everyone. What made Zuckerberg special wasn't just the idea, college social networks existed before Facebook. It was his relentless focus on growth and user experience. He dropped out of Harvard despite his parents' concerns, because he knew that timing in tech is everything. By age 23, Facebook was worth over $100 billion, and Zuckerberg was the youngest self-made billionaire in history. His success proves that age is irrelevant when you're solving a real problem that billions of people have. If these young billionaire stories are inspiring you to think bigger, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow.